thing I liked about Covey is his model of moving from being dependent on others to being independent, and the fact that if you start at the beginning by being proactive and understanding that you've got to work on your own attitude, you've got to work on what falls within your circle of influence and not worry about what's within your circle of concern. All that stuff, which was just, when you read it, you go, wow. And then when you hear him talk about it, it was even more wow. And then when you actually start trying to apply it and finding success with it, that just says to you, this is it. This is what I need to follow at a very basic level. And then the curiosity that it drives in you to continue to search for, well, what else can I find that will help me? You can't stop being curious. I'm still curious. Every morning I read for about 2 to 3 hours. And yes, I've got the time to do that. But even when I was still working in the corporate world, I still had 2 hours every morning where I would read, be it a HBR document or a McKinsey report or a new book that I'd found, anything that I thought I could utilize. And the important thing is that you take notes, you keep a journal. You don't just read the book and put it down. You actually take notes as you go. I could show you a stack of books this high of note-taking over the many years that I still refer back to the very first book of notes that I took.
Hey, when we first caught up, I went into your office. I was in your office.
You were.
Yeah, and so I saw it. It was you couldn't walk out of there without being motivated or inspired or pick up something that might have been uncovered over the years. It was a library of development. You walk into it, it was everywhere in your office. You're making me think about running meetings, sales meetings, managers meetings, team leader meetings. Some of the stuff that I recall even running my sales company was, and I'm not sure exactly where it came from, but we used to, one of the first introductory things was we had a thing up on our board where it was you, I, we. You, I, and we. And we talked to staff about this, whether it was a new person that just came in, starting on the ground floor opportunity, or if it's somebody in management, wherever they're at. But we always say that you start off there's like 3 stages in your career. You start off at you, and it's like, Bradley, you hired me, you trained me, you show me where I got to eat, you do my paperwork, you show me the processes, you, and that's where it's at. And eventually you break out of that mold into the next level, which is and I go, hey, Bradley, I can actually do my own paperwork now. I can run the cash register. I can talk to the salespeople. I can, close the deal. I can get to work on time. I can wake up and all that sort of thing. I. And then eventually you get to such a high level of I that it breaks over into we. And it's almost like, hey, Bradley, I think that we can now start to train other people. I can train somebody else to do this. And it's this full circle where you've developed a person at such a high level that they can now pass this information on into the team environment.